I'm of mixed race. My father is a Afghani and my mother is an Arunta woman. That's what I believe an Australian is. We're either of the First Peoples or we're made up of other races. It's my identity. It's part of who I am. My parents always brought us up to be proud of being Aboriginal. I was in a high-level job in SA Health, doing the sexual health coordination. I suppose I had fear of HIV, but that wasn't what drove me to do the work I did. It was the fact that friends of mine were ill, and I wanted to make sure that the system was equipped to make sure that they were able to die with dignity. With my partner at the time, we just decided to go and have a test. I went into my doctor's clinic and he said there's good news and bad news. And he said to my partner, "You're negative. Unfortunately, Neville, you're positive." I said, fuck, it's happened. I felt a bit defeated. I was never ashamed of it because my family didn't see any shame in it either. I never really sought treatments out immediately. I knew it was a death sentence, but I didn't look at it like that because I had my family support, I had my friends around me, I associated with people living with HIV, so I decided to just get on with my life. There were new treatments coming through. I wanted to see if they worked, and they did. They got my viral load down, they got my CD4 cell count up, and I was a low risk. After 3.5 years, I stopped. So I took a treatment break, which was discussed with my doctor, and we both agreed that it would be a good thing for me to do, but if I in any way felt sick or any way found something to be different, to immediately go back. I started back on treatments because the treatments had changed. Antiretrovirals had arrived, and it was a triple combination therapy, and it was easier to take. In 2009, I was diagnosed with hereditary renal failure, and that posed a serious question for me around the treatments I was taking. So I asked if I could have a multidisciplinary team that looked at all the chronic conditions I have and the impacts of those drugs that I'm taking. The doctors went away, they came up with a process and decision, and I was agreeable with it. I take an oral solution which they prescribe to children with HIV. I can draw up exactly how much I need. It's helped my kidney in the fact that the toxins have dropped. To turn 50, I celebrate that. It's a milestone in my life. For my future, I want to see my great nieces and nephews turn 21 and get married. I want to be around for a while. Show me where the D is in PLWHA. There is no D. There's no D for dying. It's an L for living.